As you know, I'm not a great lover of silicone, that RTV orange silicone. It may work and may do a job, but it looks horrible and it squidges everywhere. It's not very nice stuff. What do I use? Well, the best stuff, well, I don't know if it's the best stuff or not, but the best applicator is this stuff here. This is the genuine Land Rover stuff. It's STC 50550. When you open up the box, I mean, this is what you pay for it. It's got comes in a tube. It's like a syringe. It's like a proper syringe, and you put that on the end, and you put that into there. Well, actually, you do it the other way around like that, and then you cut the end off and use it. Now, these are all date stamped. This is best before the 1st of 2022. But it does last a little bit longer on the tubes but once you open them, that's it, it's gone. It'll go off really quickly. But you don't need much. I mean, I've seen people squidge it on and it all squidges out the sides. You don't really need that. I'll put that away later. The stuff I commonly use is this Loctite SI 5980. It's actually the same stuff. It's made by Henkel, the glue manufacturer. I thought at first it was Heinkel, who made the aeroplanes, but they're not about anymore, I don't think. Yeah, it's the same stuff, different tube. This is old stock now. This should have been used by last year. But honestly, if it's not been opened, it'll still be pretty good. It's just like getting sandwiches from a shop, you know, Best Buy date, but they're always good tomorrow, aren't they? Yeah, this is October 2020, so I don't think in the last 2 months it's gone out of date. So we'll use this old stock up on our next project. But I'm going to show you now how to get rid of old silicone. All right? Now I have to edit this video because I made a bit of a boob with the first one, but you'll see what I did. So I often asked question again is, how do you get rid of silicone? Because it's a bugger, isn't it? You know, I've just taken these sump bolts out. Now, wait a minute. I'll put some in the iron. Look. There we go. Oh, no, we're not. Here we go. So I've just taken those out. And you can see it's a right mess with silicone. And this little technique works with most silicones as well. You have some petrol, benzene, gasoline, and leave them to soak. I'm going to put the rest in and leave them to soak, and we'll come back in a few minutes and I'll show you what happens to them. Right, so here we are back again, been about 10-15 minutes. Get yourself a little sieve, tea strainer down at the dollar shop. Put it on here. Take your bolts that's got petrol and silicone and stuff. And be amazed. Hey look, no silicone, no silicone, none. You can see how it goes, look. Goes like bogies, look. Stuff that's on little threads like that just blows off with the airline. You see, like this here, look. See, look. All nice and clean now. That's what you want, isn't it? No messing. Good little experiment, that, isn't it? Take all that off. I don't want to do them all, it's going to be boring, isn't it? But that gets it off. And this is why you should never use silicone, this RTV sealer, on the likes of fuel lines, petrol fuel lines, or petrol tanks or anything like that, because it just doesn't work. Look, see, look. See there, look how it's expanded. Just pull it off. Look at all that silicone we've got. We could have spent ages trying to scrape that lot off. Let the power of petrol do its job. But you can see when people put excesses of silicone on, how this can get into your oilways and things like that. It's just, you don't need much, you don't need this much, it's way overkill. You know what I mean? Yeah, get all that lot off. And there's our bolts. You know. One more. See? Look, all that lot came off. How easy was that? I hope you like that. It was just a daft little tip, but it's something to stop you wasting time. Now you can do that if you have engine covers and sumps and stuff like this, but just use some cloth rag or something like that and just soak a little bit of petrol. But honestly, I ended up putting that outside because it was a bit stinky, and don't do it in a place where there's like heating or flames or anything like that. Don't blame me for that, but petrol just really cleans it off really nice. See ya.